Alright, so let's get started with my nigga Eugene. I feel like Krabs is not that into race play. You know what I mean? The way that I imagine him is that he's already like a pretty like non-sexual person because he's so money obsessed. That's all he thinks about, right? Like he's always on that bag. He's never on that, you know. And on top of that, like I do headcanon him as like a black uncle. You know, it just gives me that vibe as a person. So I feel like he's fine. You know, I can't imagine he'd be into it. Um, let's skip over Sandy. Let's do Hearn later. Patrick is like the black dude who's like, he's like a black dude who's kind of into it. Like he'd be like, oh yeah, you try to get that BBC girl, but he's not like particularly weird about it. Already like there's already the dynamic that like as a black dude, if you're into race play, I feel like that's less weird than if you're like, God forbid, like a white woman. You know what I mean? He'd be like kind of into it, but not particularly so, and he definitely wouldn't be weird about it. So this tier. SpongeBob. SpongeBob is like a twink. You know what I mean? SpongeBob is like a twink who wants to feel like the masculine black man is overcoming him with his overwhelming masculinity. Which like, come on, man. Like I've met niggas like that. I've been with niggas like that. That is weird. You gotta stop. But it's not like the weirdest archetype of person, right? He goes into this tier right there, but he doesn't like he's not like at the top, you know? Squidward's normal. I feel like I can't imagine. Let me try to picture it in my mind, right?
Oh yeah, girl. You're trying to get that BBC.
No, it doesn't sound right. He's too normal. He's black, first off, so he's less likely to be into race play than white people. But he's like, yeah, he's not into that shit, and he's too normal. He's too normal. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound right. Like try to picture it, right? Nah, it doesn't sound right. No. He's too normal. He can't do that. Superboy, is that his name? I forget. Uh, I feel like he goes up there. I'm sorry, it's true. He's like, he gives me the vibes that he would like be on Grinder and try to find like black dudes to fuck his wife. That's like the vibe that I get off this man. You know what I mean? And that's weird. As a black dude, I've been hit up by niggas on Grinder that was like, "Hey, you trying to like have sex with my wife?" And it's like, okay, dude, what are we doing? Hey, I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink acknowledging y'all niggas weird, right? That's different. Let's do Gary. Uh, I feel like nah, Gary an animal. I can't rank him on this. Karen, her name is Karen. Okay. How do I say this in a way that's not weird? I don't I have nothing against white people. I gotta specify I have nothing against white people. If you're a white person watching this, you're fine by me, alright? I promise I don't hate white people. Please don't get on my case. White people are so weird about race and sex. White women more so. But even that, actually, you know what? That's not even true. I think that's misogyny making me say that. I think it's just a white people thing. White people are so weird in bed about race. And Karen is a very white character. You know who Karen reminds me of? She reminds me of like that one white chick that was with that one time who kept like trying to make it into race play while I was with her, in spite of the fact that I specified that I was not comfortable with that. You know what I mean? That's the vibe that she gives me. Like white women who's like woke generally, so she thinks she's allowed things that she is. She's weird about it. She's weird about it, so she goes in the top tier, right? Um. Fuck. This fucking guy. I forgot his name. Nah, he too normal. He's too normal. I can't imagine like he's like a white dude who's slightly racist, but like not in a sexual way. Like he doesn't fetishize. You know what I mean? I feel like he's normal. He's normal about it. He's normal. Puff, Miss Puff. Miss Puff is like a black girl who's into black guys. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know if it's like a fetishization aspect. I think I just imagine her being with her black boyfriend and definitely enjoying that he's black, but not being like super weird about it. You know what I mean? That's the kind of personality that makes sense for her. She is in my mind. She's like a 40-year-old like black woman who's like messing around with black men that are like around her age. She's just normal, but she's a little informed by general like trends, let's say, but she's not weird about it. Not particularly so. Larry, I feel like Larry is the black dude who embraces the BBC fetishization. Doesn't that make sense though? I feel like Larry is the type of nigga like he would be the guy going, yeah, you like that BBC girl. You know what I mean? He'd be weird about it. He'd be weird about it. I don't want to say it's coon activity because I don't like that term. You know what I mean? I'll use it if it's accurate. I'll use it if it's funny. But he just kind of seems like a brother who doesn't realize that he's being fetishized. You know what I mean? That's the vibe that I get off of Larry. Um, is that Patchy or just the intro pirate? I forget his name. Anyway, he too normal. He's just a dude. He's just a man. He's just a man. And sometimes you got to count your blessings. That's all there is to it, right? Um, Crab's daughter. I forgot her fucking name. Um, she's a young white woman. Generally, the younger. Oh my god, the younger you go with white women, the more weird they are about like race play. She's like what, like 21? That's really nope. That's the devil right there. That's the devil. That is the devil. She's gonna be yeah. She's just like that one white chick I was talking about earlier. She'd be keep like trying to like bring it up. You know what I mean? Like make it a race thing. You know that's the vibe that I get off her. I don't know. I don't like whatever. Plankton. Uh, Plankton is the same as this fucking nigga I forgot the name of. Plankton would like try to contact some black dude on Grinder to fuck his wife for him. You know, this is the general vibe that I get off of him. Like, yes, yes, get that BBC, Karen. You know what I mean? That's why I'm figuring. And for Sandy, we'll add a row above. Uh, maybe make it like purple and name it Satan. Cause hear me out with Sandy, right? Sandy is not only a white woman. Let's first off, let's acknowledge I'm woke. That is an opinion that might be in some way informed by implicit misogynistic standards that I'm not aware of. Right? I'm an edgelord, but I'm woke. I'm willing to acknowledge that. That said, white women are really weird about race, and on top of that, Sandy is Satan because she's a fucking Yankee. Right? She's a fucking American. Not just any random American, too. She's a Southerner. She's a Southern white woman who sound like this when she talks. Nah, she's weird about BBC, dude. She's weird about she is. Mm, no, that's the devil. I don't even need to explain myself. That makes sense, right? If you're a nigga, you know what I'm talking about. This woman is all the red flags. You know what I mean? She's a yee ass nigga slash negative. Not to say all white people from the South are racist or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm willing to make exceptions. I'm sure there's good ones. You know what I mean? It is Texas, you know? If I had to make like a list of like the worst places to be from as a white person, it would be like Arkansas first, and then Alabama, and then Texas. You know? That's the vibe that I get. Also, she's got like a rural accent. She's not even from Austin. No, that's the devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's Satan right there. I'm trying to see if there's any character that I might want to like replace around the list, but I think I'm good. I think I said everything I need to say. Uh, don't fuck Sandy the squirrel, I guess, is the moral of the day.